Comedy has not changed. And I've said that earlier, and if you watched the previous video, thank you. Comedy has not changed. What has changed is people have heaped upon them ideas, and people have heaped upon them identities, and each identity comes with a pact of other people who also agree that that identity is real. And if you find yourself, quote unquote, in a self-marginalized position, then from that self-marginalized position, you get to act in a what they call defensive supremacy, where every decision you make is valid because you feel that you're being threatened. Well, there's a truthful thing that there are more marginalized people in this society. And you know what the math is? I saw that it's the same demographic. The Muslim community, despite the fact that their numbers worldwide are huge, and it's great. And what a beautiful religion. You ever listen to that music? Close your eyes and listen to that music. And when that vibration of what they're singing about resonates with you, folks, that is happening. That is them living their faith in their utmost ability to. Now, mind you, there are people who live in that reality, and it's not 2019. And Tay, well, what are we doing today? We're gonna throw rocks at this lady because of whatever. What's parking like? That's happening now, and that should be the issue that we're having. And that's why we should be vetting people who come into where we live in the year 2019, with all of the bells and all of the whistles and all of the newfound freedoms that technology give us, and in those new forms of technology that have been given to us, and we should be trusting each other as Americans that we're going to be using these new tools, and these are just tools. You don't sleep with the hammer in your hand. I love that analogy. You don't do it. So I love Kevin Hart on Rogan. I come home, I put my phone up. It's over, I'm dead. Simple. That is absolutely simple. And God bless him for being at his career where he can take those hours off and not be connected to this device. And that's an amazing thing. And what an amazing, simple lesson to learn. Because why? Because he wants to be 100% there when he's taking care of his family. And not partially in this. It's a option that has been brought towards us. All of these things are available options that have been brought towards you. You have been invited by the very presence of Miss Omar, Miss Tlaib, AOC, the progressive wing of the left-wing party as they go left, 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 a foul ball, a curved line. So think about that. And think about the AI principle that when the AI knows its programming and seeks to go out and find information, do you think it takes a curved route to go do it? Or does it find the very center path of where it is and bam, goes and gets it in the fastest way possible and retrieves the truth and brings it back? And why are you not doing the same? And so we see people who are living their lives and doubling down and lie after lie after lie, and it can't stand. And now all the hands are up. Wait. We're not going to, no, they are not in control of the party. I'm in control of the party. And then that's a soundbite. And then the next to them is a picture of Pelosi and Schumer standing behind one podium, looking like the worst Halloween costume known to mankind. Because that's what we're getting. You have a statement, you have an outrage response, you have an outrage response to the outrage response, and boy, doesn't that get all the clicks that's available. All eyes are on her. All eyes are up there and the folks that are on there. So the question is, have AOC, that's Pancake, by the way, who's helping keeping the house secure. Some people say that AOC, Tlaib, and Omar, these three new people who are into the Congress and all of the new energy that it's bringing in, and we need to show different faces that this upward mobility is possible in the name of freedom and economic and all of this. And why aren't the corporations paying that? And all of that goes. I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear along this identity path, along this identity politics path. I'm going to show you the Green Deal that gets immediately voted out because nobody's sticking their name on that thing. And now what? Here's a person who, because she lives in a state of defensive supremacy, where, if you've ever heard a Palestinian talk about a person who lives in Israel, it's not usually a positive conversation. And if you talk to Muslims about that relationship that they have in the world, it is generally not a positive thing. But now here you are in America, where everybody is an American, and you bring that with you. The problem is, here is America, we have the freedom to bring that with you. The issue with that is that, unfortunately, what we're seeing in action, what we're seeing indeed around the world that is catching national attention, are these barbaric acts that remind that there are people that think this is the year 200. Get 8 feet behind me. We're gonna throw rocks at you until you're dead. You're gay, we're throwing you off the roof. You're a little white kid, perhaps, if that's how the story shakes out, enjoy that free ride we just gave you. How much are you going to let that impact your very now? It is a thing that's happening. We need to be prayerfully thankful that we're here. Give forward to every single person that we're engaging in. And get their thoughts here and not on the future fear. And that's what we're being sold, and that's what we're being, unfortunately, led to. And so if we let the most scared among us start to move policy, how is that leadership? You don't lead from the rear. We have generals that lead from the front line. And the front line of truth for people who are here in a state of faith, if you're a frontline leader in your state of faith, you'd be lying to yourself to think that there be any fear or any doubt coming from any narrative affecting you in reality or affecting reality as not. Your programming exists. Your programming exists that you're thankful to be here, and are you working? Is this just a distraction to keep people on the curved line of lies? The curved line of arguing over, my favorite thing that we've learned about in this, that we've learned about here in the last few days about what is coming. The Mueller report might say he didn't have enough wherewithal and awareness to even approach being corruptible. That's something that is so easily to be sold, that would be taken in. Of course, well, you have to get him out of here. 25th Amendment, the guy's not smart. Why would a smart person do blah, 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 blah? Why would a person as loyal take his notes? Why wouldn't you want the interpreter's notes? Who controls the interpreter's notes? What if the interpreter writes the wrong thing down that was being interpreted, and now you want to take that and run and call it the president's words, and how could he deny it? Do you see where that is? You see how this grand jury testimony is garbage? The fact that you're talking about this is embarrassing. We have this rule of law that's built on the truth. The truth and justice is ever present. When people are loading down the curved line of lie because they're running out of excuses of why this, however many long decade plan of progressivism has only brought abject economic failure. So if you're selling socialism, you're selling the left, you're selling the hard left, you've got these new 3 rock stars that are leading the Pied Piper of the Democrats to split themselves among 20 different people who all have their same problems, from Kamala Harris's prosecutorial record to Cory Booker saying he's Spartacus. Okay, it's just saying that, they've caught every single person that said that you made Cher, holy crap, you made Cher take a conservative opinion. How progressive is that, lady? Her ex-husband died as a tree hugger. Anyways, don't let me do it. Anyways.